Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I went shopping. We have a lot of makeup to go through. The orange bag, you know where I went. I went in store, I picked up the new, and we're gonna rifle through it together, but lean in a little bit closer. I have exciting news. I feel like I've been keeping this secret in and I'm just about to explode because I am so thrilled with what I have been up to, and we are close to being able to all experience it. In 8 days, I am launching an entire new brand, and if you are on the Tati list, you may have already looked at the email this morning. It was sent out, and I am curious to know your thoughts. What do you think it is? For everybody else, if you haven't checked your email, you can go there now, press pause, or check the description box, follow the link, go check out the landing page, sign up so that you're notified for everything moving forward. And we are just gonna be celebrating next week. Monday, I'm gonna be breaking everything down, sharing the full reveal with you all. Tuesday will be launch day and we will be celebrating. I cannot wait. I am truly through and through so excited about this. Literally, this is the best thing I've ever done in 15 years. And I have launched a lot of great products. You guys know the standard is high. I'm picky, I'm thorough. What I create, I pour so much attention and love into. And this, I have to say, is the very best thing I have ever done. I am so proud of it. Like, there's nothing that I don't love about it. And when you create products, usually there's something that you're like, but we could have done just like a little bit more this or a little bit more that. And maybe that's just the perfectionist in me, but throughout the years with everything I've done, I've always had this appetite to create perfection, always look like, what could I do a little bit better with this? Everything is 100% solid, would not change, perfection. I love it. I know you guys are gonna love it. I hope you're so excited with me because I have not even been able to sleep. I'm so excited. I'm literally like counting down the days. So start counting them down with me. Go sign up to be notified of all things moving forward. That link, once again, is in the description box. And I cannot wait for next Tuesday. You guys are gonna freak out. Let's get into the new makeup. This bag is heavy too, like, oh. We got some big boy items in here. Actually, let's get like the heavies out of here because I got some hair care. You know what, let's just, All right, we're gonna start in with Paul Mitchell Clear. Now, my first instinct whenever I'm holding a shampoo bottle is I wanna open it up and smell it. It still has like a little, I know this is fragrance free, but it has a powdery something, which is probably the other ingredients. Now, I have been on this mission to find more fragrance free items that aren't just like, no offense to the crunchy move. Like, I love a lot of my crunchy makeup and a lot of my, non-tox crunchy hair care products, but sometimes they do not work as well. And my big issue right now is too much fragrance, where I will go to bed at night and like my hair that I put in cute braids. I have been doing that every night faithfully. By the way, if you haven't watched that video, I will link it below. But I'm like, oh my God, like L'Oreal is like invading my body and giving me a histamine reaction and a migraine. And I just want to speak for the people that have the same issue that I have, headaches and a reaction to strong fragrance. And a lot of hair care out there is like my issue because it's just so like your hair's in your face, I'm convinced this is going to be great. It is the Paul Mitchell Clear Sensitive Essential Shampoo, a gentle cleanser. And then I did go in and buy the mask that is also free and clear, no fragrance. It's a jelly mask. Why do I think this is going to give me like the shiniest hair on the planet? I equate it being shiny and clear with like giving my hair a shiny, clear, reflective situation. So I will be sure to update you guys. I also picked up the Paul Mitchell Clear Sensitive Smoothing Serum Frizz Control Split End Sealer. Thank you, God, for creating something like this, Paul Mitchell. I appreciate it. This is hard to find. Like, I have been trying the Abby Young method, and my problem is whenever I layer a lot of the products together, like I am gonna go into a coma. I wanna follow it, but I can't find products that are, split end repair that don't have such like a potent fragrance. This actually made my hair nice and shiny right now, right? Like that actually was really nice. It has a nice texture. I'm really liking it. Tarte had some new things that jumped out at me. If I'm being honest, when I was going through Ulta, I was a little disappointed. And there wasn't too much new that really made me just salivate and need, but this is a pore minimizing primer from Tarte. And you know, anything pore minimizing from Tarte, I'm just gonna be like hypnotized and just like, I need you, I want you, I have to have you. This is the Ballin base. Now they have two other bases. I wanna say one is more dewy and the other is bronzy. They all have this applicator that is supposed to simultaneously give you either a bronze, a glow, or a blur while depuffing. Ooh, that does feel nice. That does feel nice. I'm all about a little facial massage, depuffing, anything cooling is just going to make everything tighten up and help that fluid to release. So I'm into it. I'm gonna try this tomorrow. Tarte also has a creaseless SPF 30 touch up on the go little guy, and I love these. I love these so much. I am trying to be very on top of my mineral sunscreen game when I leave the house. I put my sunscreen on in the morning, but you are technically supposed to re-put your sunscreen on several times throughout the day. So I don't like panic if I'm just at home and I'm just like inside. But if we're gonna be in the car, like no. I'm working overtime to not get more sun damage on my face. So of course I need to protect, but I also don't want to ruin my makeup. So it's like dilemma. Is there an open close thing? Oh, wow. Wow, you guys. I'm embarrassed for myself at the moment. You just press down on this guy right here and we can see things are falling out. Okay, that's nice. Let's do a little touch up right now. It has a vanilla scent. Gosh darn, why do they do that? I mean, it's very pleasant. Hopefully it dissipates. This is a mineral zinc SPF, which does not break me out, which makes the skin look nice and creamy, which I do really enjoy. And I have needed one of these on the go. Keep it in your purse. That is my advice if you find a product like this that you enjoy. That way, if you're in the car and you're like, oh crap, like the sun is just like doing things to me, you can just really quickly like this. Or if you're on an airplane, it's a really great hack as well because you can be exposed to a lot of UV damage, especially if you're sitting next to a window. So we had to grab one of those. Last thing while I was staring at the gondola at Tarte. You guys, this is a big gamble because I absolutely hated the Macaron blushes. But the bronzer shades looked so pretty and I love Tarte bronzer so much that I just had to. Like I had to get this. It called to me and I could not leave the store without it. And I think that color is really pretty. I don't know how I'm gonna get on with the cream portion of this. Yeah, my issue with the cream portion, and this was in the blushes as well, is it's very shiny and that hasn't worked out for me in the past. I'll try it, I'll give it a go, but I just thought this was super cute and the tones for the bronzer and just the feeling of them was really nice. I have a couple of new foundations to test out and I'm really curious about both of these for different reasons. NARS has a natural matte Longwear foundation out and I love NARS foundation. I think I said in my Sephora video, I was like, if you just wanna like close your eyes and point, like NARS foundations are all really good. You kind of can't go wrong when it comes to their foundation formula. And this is one that is going to hold me together, at least in my mind, a little bit more on days that are hot, sweaty, humid days here in Texas, which do happen a lot. I am someone that doesn't want to dry my skin out, but I also enjoy a mattifying formula so much because I need it. I mean, even sitting here under the lights, I get like sweaty, greasy right here, and then it's exaggerating everything I don't want to exaggerate, but I also need it to not fully like block oil and suck the living life out of my skin. So this is one of those like meet in the middle, like natural matte. And it's a newer technology, newer formula from NARS. So I will be testing this one right away. And then a lot of you guys recommended that I try the True to Myself Natural Matte Longwear Foundation from Rare Beauty. I got shade 15. I'm really hoping that this shade matches. It was the best I could find. It looks very neutral in undertone, which is hard to find, and I'm excited about that. I like the packaging. You actually have an on-off button in the back, so traveling with a foundation like this is such a win. There is nothing worse than getting to your destination and having foundation like spilled all over everything, and I admit that has happened to me one too many times. The number one offender, believe it or not, is NARS. Oh my gosh, anyone else? NARS foundation? You need one of these in the back. So I'm excited about this packaging and curious because you guys hyped me up and you really wanted me to try it. You say it's good. We're about to find out. RMS Beauty just came out with eyeshadows. They were sold out of the one I really wanted, but that didn't stop me. I picked this one up anyway because I love RMS Beauty. I love supporting their brand. This one was still very beautiful, and I'm just into their formula so much right now. They have blushes, the Hydra blush, and then the bronzers that, especially if you're not wearing a lot of makeup, just sit on the skin so incredibly beautifully. And these just look, this is amazing. Soft to the touch. Look at that shade. Are you kidding me? I didn't swatch this in the store. I just was like, you know what? We're grabbing it. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Like not a lot of kickback. Nice pigmentation. Even blend. I cannot wait to use that chocolate all over and do like a smoky eye, maybe something similar to what I'm wearing, but a little bit deeper. About Face has a highlighter that looks so unusual. They didn't have testers or anything. I am so confused. Wait, is that a cream or is it a powder? This feels so weird. And how are we putting this on? It doesn't really swatch that well either. Are we using them all at the same time? What are we doing? Maybe? Okay, there you go. I don't know about this one. I don't know. Do we even care what the lipstick looks like? Or are we just like oohing and awing over this packaging? You guys, Revlon came out with a similar packaging years ago that was navy with the sparkles, and I still have it. I like glittery things. We all know that. They launched, I want to say like 7 or 8 shades. They didn't have testers in the store, so I don't know. Like, and you can't even see the bullet, so you're kind of just like, I hope. Look at this though. It's so pretty. That's not bad. That's nice. I thought it might be a little bit darker, you know? Oh, that is nice. I am into this. We have another lip product. This is from Buxom. This is the Powerful Plumping Peptide Lip Treatment. We're popping this in the purse. We're just, ew. Excuse you. We're doing a little touch up on the go. Oh, she's shiny. She's shiny, more shiny than I had anticipated. This was not a bad purchase. Now, Buxom has such a beautiful plumping technology in their lip products that I feel really does the trick to smooth out lines. So I'm in a place in my life where it's not so much about making my lips look huge and like irritating the crap out of them. That's not what I want. There are plenty of products out there that will do that for you if you like, but you will end up drying your lips out massively. So something a little more subtle, a little more gentle, what it's gonna do is just soften all of those lines that you might start seeing that you don't like. So don't discount what a balm or plumping gloss like this can do for you. It can actually go a pretty long way. NYX has a new concealer, you guys. This is the Wonder Snatch Concealer. It claims to wear for 24 hours. I am so curious because I do really enjoy the Wonder Snatch foundation and then the little powders, and now we have concealer. And I actually really like NYX concealer. As far as concealers at the drugstore, they are some of my favorites. That's really intense coverage. We have a nice thin doe foot applicator, so you're gonna be able to get just a little precise amount. Gone are the days of like the big, giant shape tape, huge doe foot applicators. Like what were we thinking? Just like smearing half of our face with a thick layer of full coverage concealer, yikes. So this is a very current, really beautiful applicator. The formula feels nice and thin, but again, there's really nice coverage there. I'm betting this is gonna be amazing. Don't laugh. I'm being a little bit childish with what I picked up next. I know I tell you guys all the time that I'm trying to be more grown, that I'm trying to not like play into all these like crazy collaborations and all the collections, and like I don't need it. But my curiosity got the best of me. I had to pick up one item. NYX has collaborated with The Simpsons and they have a donut highlighter. Like, how could I not? How could I not? I had to. How adorable is this? It just looks really pleasant. The colors look nice. I think it might be a little bit wow. This is too much. This is not the highlighter that I need, but curiosity got the absolute best of me. Does it smell like anything? No, I was expecting it to smell like a jelly donut or something. This is the Donut Mind If I Do. They have a bronzer, but I'm not really into like potent shiny bronzers, so I passed on that. They have some other cute odds and ends if you really like the idea of this collaboration, but the donut was the thing that jumped out to me the most, maybe as a blush topper, but it is, upon swatching, very, very potent. Now, another shiny item that I have, but one that I think is a little more sophisticated and is just gonna make me glow and lit from within, is from Milani. This is newer. They have, I don't know why it's new. I feel like I've seen this before, but the display told me that it was new. If you have never tried a Milani baked blush, you are missing out. They are stunning. It is like hourglass on a budget, smooth as can be. They have a nice luminosity to them, but it is much different than, say, this right here. This carries this like movable glow. So when you put this on your cheeks, you're getting whatever color you've selected, but you're just getting this angelic light luminosity. And with a baked product as opposed to a non-baked product, a shinier formula is gonna play more like your skin. It just looks much more natural. Woo! They break easily, so don't be rough with them like I just did. Thank you for not breaking. This is in the shade 5. I love the shade. I'm excited to try it. A couple of things that I did not purchase at Ulta, but that are at Ulta. This is Revolution Super Dewy Skin Tint in SPF 30. Now, something that I love about this, it is a skin tint with SPF that is mineral based, which is so hard to find. And you guys know that's been my big complaint, that anything that is chemical based as far as sunscreen, and there's a lot of it in our skin tints and foundations and primers and all of it, makes me break out. So if you're in the same camp with me, you might be interested in this. I'm gonna try this out. I will get back to you about all of my newer foundation testing. Maybe I'll do a dedicated video of a bunch of new foundation. Let me know if you would like that. And then Tier. We love Tier. They have primers. They have the Reflect Glow Prep Primer, which I wanna swatch right now. I have not opened this up. Fresh bottle. Ooh, okay. She's jelly. And then there is a pore reducing one. I don't detect a fragrance. A little sticky, but I kind of like that. Okay, let's check out the pore filling because you guys know I use 2 primers. I always have, and I think I always will. This is coming out like a puffy lotion. Wow, it's not actually as puffy as I would expect for something that is pore filling, but it definitely has an interesting texture that's a little bit thicker than, say, a traditional lotion. I don't know, K-Beauty does something wild that I usually really enjoy, so I will be happily putting these to the test very soon, along with the rest of this. I have to fully admit to you guys, the whole time I have been filming, my brain is like, I'm so excited to hear what you guys think. I wanna know what you think about the countdown page. I wanna know that you've signed up your email and that you're so excited for next Tuesday. Monday, we're gonna be going through everything, and I literally am just like sleepless, focused, so overjoyed, grateful, and I will be so happy once we are all in the know of everything that is right around the corner. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here. And again, go check out that link if you haven't. Other than that, go and have a great day, whatever you are doing. I love you guys so much. And I will see you in my next very special video. Mwah.